This is part 2 of reviewing this paper, looking at COVID transmission around shared meals and drinks. The highlights from part 1 include that there is a direct and indirect transmission route. Spittle can go from a person talking straight into the person's face and infect them that way, or it can land in glasses and food, and then the person can digest COVID that way. Additionally, when they looked at a person's spittle droplets after nonstop talking for 3 minutes, this is what it looked like. Notice the high amount of droplets straight in front of the person, on the person's food, on their utensils, in the area where their hands might be resting. So our first important note is that when you're sharing a meal with someone, it is better to sit side to side with that person than it is to sit across from that person. But if you are sitting across from the person, if you have plexiglass or something there to separate your meals, then that's completely okay. Otherwise, again, sit next to the person while you're eating. This is the next really important set of points. So COVID can exist in the liquid phase, in liquids, for up to 21 days, especially in cold areas or in the wintertime. Infectious COVID particles have been found on people's skin up to 8 hours after they were exposed. Another study of 75 hospitalized COVID patients showed that infectious COVID, high levels of it were found in hand swab samples, which reinforces the need to be washing your hands regularly, especially if you are a healthcare worker. And other experimental studies have shown that COVID inoculated onto different food products remains infectious for several days. For a specific example, at refrigeration temperature of 4 degrees Celsius, COVID stays infectious for up to 8 days on salmon. And COVID even remained consistently high after inoculation on tomatoes, grapes, as well as rare undercooked ground beef, which reinforces the need to wash your fruits and vegetables that you get from the grocery store. Make sure you are fully cooking your meats. And for numerous beverages like fruit juices, alcoholic beverages, milk, and water, COVID can remain infectious if it's in that for 7 days and even up to 35 days. So if you have a partner that likes to drink out of the milk carton, or if you share a water glass with friends and family, don't do those things.